Hi, again, my name is Larry Weisberg, and this is a continuing series on discussions about the different options or alternatives that a homeowner that's behind in their mortgage payments, they can't afford their mortgage payments, would have when dealing with their lender. The next topic I want to discuss is short sales. Short sales, for lack of a better word, is simply shorting the amount that you owe the bank. In this particular instance, we would approach the bank with a contract. Meaning you have a real estate agent that lists your property, or you find a buyer, put together a contract, but the contract's going to be for an amount that's probably less than what you actually owe your lender. The goal at that point is to work with the lender to have them approve that contract and, in actuality, accept less than what they're owed. Now, it sounds fairly simple, but it's a fairly difficult and complicated process, especially in light of the recent changing political and economic environment, the new rules, the new laws that are coming out. You have to deal with tax implications potentially on 1099 income, especially on investment properties. You may have credit issues you have to deal with. There are other related implications that need to be explored. But assuming that a short sale is the right thing for you, you also need to work with the bank to make sure that they waive any deficiency rights. Essentially meaning that once you sell the property and once it closes and your title company or attorney handles the closing, you're done. You don't have to hear from the banks anymore in the future. There'll be no collection agencies, no attorneys calling you or writing you letters. You want to waive the deficiency or the loss that the bank's going to take. So if you have a $300,000 loan and the bank accepts $200,000, that $100,000 you want the bank to essentially waive and no longer look to you for. Some banks may ask you to write and agree to a note at the time of the closing. Some banks may tell you they want to deal with it later. In any of the instances, you need to understand what the implications are and what's going to happen so that you know going forward that you've accepted a deal that you can live with. And again, it's a good idea to talk to both your financial advisor, your accountant, an attorney, and make sure that you have made the right decision and this makes sense. Thank you, and I hope this